We now move on and over to South Asia, where Pakistani Minister for Planning, Development and Special Initiatives, Ahsan Iqbal, says China's successful launch of the Pakistan remote sensing satellite shows the two countries' friendship is now higher than the sky. Speaking in Beijing, he called the launch a proud moment and a sign of growing cooperation in science, technology and economic development. China launched the PRSS-1 satellite on July the 31st from the Xichang Satellite Launch Center in Sichuan province. The satellite will be used for land resource surveys, disaster prevention and mitigation. In an interview with China Central Television, Iqbal said the following.
This is becoming a very important tool for development of mankind in future, because through satellite technology and communication, you can observe Earth to prevent or to manage disasters. You can manage agriculture better. You can manage cities better. And there are so many economic applications which satellites offer and provide.
We're now joined by Andrew K.P. Leung, who's a China strategist. He joins us live from London. Andrew, thank you very much, as always, for joining us. Andrew, this relationship between Pakistan and China has been now called higher than the sky. Do you agree with this?
Well, I'm not too sure it's really higher than the sky, but of course it is. The relationship has deepened. In particular, the latest development, sharing technologies on the telecommunications. Because the telecommunications network using something like the Skylink was a key factor why during the recent crash between the air forces of Pakistan and India, the Pakistani airplanes were able to inflict harm on the Indians' aircraft, despite its latest versions from France. So I think that this is deepening in that way. But on the other hand, Pakistan seems to pivot towards the United States recently. And there were even talks of allowing the United States to establish certain bases in Pakistan. Now that would be a terrible red line for China. I don't think that Beijing would allow that. But on the other hand, Beijing also relies on Pakistan for the Belt and Road Initiative, particularly the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, which connects the China's Belt and Road Initiative through the Central Asia. And that connection is important because it bypasses the maritime choke points through the Malacca Strait. So I think that there is a kind of mutual symbiotic relationship there, but the relationship is fraught because of the Pakistan apparent recent pivot towards Trump in order to curry favor with the Trump administration, perhaps, to avoid tariffs and sanctions. But on the other hand, there is another dimension that Pakistan, of course, is a very close relationship with China for a long time and has been regarded as one of China's pawns in this confrontation or its rivalry with India. And then as far as India is concerned, China has this hard-won rapport with India. So I think that China is walking a tightrope and it's caught in the middle, and it's got to play the straight and narrow with
Andrew.
Pakistan.
We are now moving on to another China-related development, where in a report that comes to us from the Xinjiang region of China, the cable on a suspension bridge snapped, killing 5 people and leaving 24 injured. This tragic incident occurred on Wednesday evening in the Xiata scenic area of the Ili-Kaza Autonomous Prefecture. State media has reported that the bridge gave way, causing people to fall. Videos circulating the internet show a tilted bridge, dangling cables and victims getting carried on makeshift ship stretchers. Following the event, the area has been shut down as authorities launch an investigation. A task force from Beijing is now at the site, overseeing rescue and safety measures. The Zaya Ta region is known for its rivers, valleys and historical ruins. Well, that's all we have time for. We will continue to bring you more news updates from around the world. Thank you for joining us.